podcast review. I'm here with Heinz again. Hi, Heinz.
Hey Al, good afternoon. How are you?
Good. You're actually one of our sponsors. Tell us about who you are and how you're sponsoring us today.
So my name is Heinz. I'm a part-time disability support worker, and at the same time, the director for a company called Noipi Aussie Builds. So yep, I'm here helping out Alan with his audio for the third podcast.
Third podcast, and just give us any information about that business you want, like a website, and just do it alphabetically so people understand if they want to go to it.
Oh yes, so Noipi, it's like reverse for Pinoy, so it's Noypi. Aussie, so like Aussie, yeah, and then builds dot com dot au. So it's we're a company that helps mostly first home buyers, Filipinos, get into the market. So we have 30% also coming from investors.
Excellent. And of course, we're also sponsored by Hair Pamper and Massage. So our last podcast, Heinz, was with Patrick. How did you think it went? He was a teacher. He worked in the government. It was a great talk, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was amazing. That hit the right notes because I could relate much with Patrick because I myself am a in the community. So yeah, that part of the oh no, some part of the interview got also emotional, which really what the raw conversation is really looking for. Yeah.
It did, and he enjoyed it. He said, and he's gave me some good reviews on how it went. So it went really excellent for our second podcast. Now, amazingly, we have podcast three coming up. So it's the hat trick. We have Lisa, and you're going to notice it's in two parts. Uh, Heinz has helped me create two parts of it. So there's part one and part two, what will follow each other. You're going to have to listen to both parts because it's going to be interesting. You have to listen to the whole entire part one because if you don't end up listening to part two, you won't hear what's been said by Lisa, will you?
Yep, part one will just give you guys a little bit of teaser, just enough to spark your curiosity. But in part two, that where you will dive into something truly unexpected. So it's a surprise that'll leave you thinking long after the episode ends.
And you'll get to know people different. You think you might know someone, but until you know their first part of their story, I think you'll judge the person totally different when you get to know the person from just who they are and being raw and being part of that conversation. Now, on the weekend, we have another podcast coming up. So we're flying through these podcasts already. And you can name the DJ who's coming up, and what's the DJ's name?
So it's DJ Weekend Dad. So he has played in a lot of venues. One of them, very famous one in La La Land. So yeah, I know a lot of people have heard that event. So yeah, he's one of the DJs that plays there.
And I'm a bit older. Soon as I said it, you clicked and said it's a great place to go to, and for a DJ playing, a young DJ playing there, it shows he's an upcoming DJ. So that's coming Saturday, and hopefully we'll have that up Saturday. Now I think we're looking at talking about if you want to start advertising, we're gonna start putting out there some things about Facebook, and of course we want you to subscribe and always like all our social networks and do all that. And as I said, these podcasts are going to come as often as we can. And I'm not going to say much, but Heinz, I was telling you about someone who could be coming that is well known again on the podcast that I talked to last night. Um, He's got, well, I don't even want to say what he's got, but this person has got something well known going around at Australia at the moment and been part of many projects. And he was really kind to talk to me last night and said he's happy to come on. And we're just going to set up a time to uh, create the podcast with him. He's an interesting person. And I think it's really going to show how raw the podcast is going and who we're going to have on.
Oh yeah. So it's really getting more exciting with the Alan Lewis Raw Conversation podcast. So I advise all the listeners out there to yeah, invite your friends. Things are just gonna get more heated up and more interesting. So yeah, watch out.
Yep. Okay. Thanks, Hein. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for all your hard work with the audio today and being part of this hat trick of podcast. Listen to the start. We have the three questions again, and Lisa picks from one, and there might be even a small gift for for podcast three. So thanks again. Listen in, and we can't wait to talk to our DJ on the weekend, and I'll see you then. And thanks for listening in, and I'll talk soon.